Morning.
We just talked to Diego, and he said he feels.
Sorry?
We just talked to Diego,
Okay.
and he just said he feels like if he had to, he could play the full game. Do you feel like he's at that level? You have to play. I know it all depends on how the game goes, but do you feel like he could possibly play 90 minutes on Sunday?
We'll see if he's good. Yes. If he's not good, I will sub him. So, but no, listen, Diego, he gave what he had, the last game. So now the next game we'll see. I cannot predict what is gonna happen. I know that he's healthy. This is the most important. So we'll see after that.
Yesterday at training, I saw Mo was training off to the side. Just how is he doing in his recovery? And could it be a possibility if he returns, if you continue on in the series and in the playoffs?
So yeah, I think it was the second time that he runs. So it feels good. It feels good. So now we'll see the progression. But for the moment, he's not ready for anything. So this is the most important for him is to come back healthy, and we'll see after that.
Is it difficult to have these players coming back from injury more in the playoffs, and if they are healthy, like Rudy has been on the bench, just finding a way to get them into the rotation, just that because it's so late in the season, there's not a lot of time to build back up that stamina and everything.
Yeah, sure, it's difficult. It's difficult. Obviously, Rudy, this is the closest guy to have minutes, but it's difficult also because to be honest with you, the plan was to give him a few minutes the last game, but it was not possible to do it. So I try to find a way when this is the good moment. So we'll see the story of the game. We'll see the moment of the game. But it's true that this is not easy. But this is the way it is, and we have other players to do what they need to do to help the team to perform.
Is there any update on Wes?
No, it's the same.
And then talking to the players this week, after game one, there's been a sense of confidence still surrounding this team. They haven't seen it. It hasn't seemed like their backs against the wall or they seem like underdogs or anything. They feel very confident. What is it about this team that just keeps up the confidence even down 1-0?
No, I think the performance that we had, it was yes, we lost the game, but after watching the game, the little disappointment that I can have is we unbalanced them a lot, but we were not good on the execution. So means that by the way we attacked, if we played the pass that we should play, they were off position. And this is a bit of the disappointment that we had because we could have had more opportunities in terms of, I know that you like the XG, and but we could have more opportunity to attack the box if we were able to exploit the logical play that we had to make instead of thinking about something else. Because I think that they did a good job regarding that, but after that we didn't execute well, and also maybe in terms of decision making. So that's why I feel confident because it was a good game of playoff. Few stuff to adjust, but no, this is my team. They are like this, so no problem.
When working on execution, is that something more mental that needs to be changed, or is that something physically you can work on in training?
Both. I'm sick. I'm talking to you. So mental aspect, I'm tired, and the technical aspect, I'm talking to you. So sometimes it could be both.
And just, you guys are returning to Florida home field, and it feels like there's not only, this isn't just a playoff game, there's a rivalry there's Darlington's final season. Do you feel the emotions and just the energy just building up to this game too?
To be honest with you, I feel nothing for the moment because we are in our zone, so I cannot explain that. I saw the flags, when I drive here, when I drop my kids at home, I can see the flags. But we are this is a weird life that we have sometimes, so we focus on the pitch, we focus on the pitch regarding to help the player to regen and to rest better, and trying to find solutions, to win the game. This is what matters for the moment. And we know that the fans, yesterday I was doing the gas, so fans, they cheers for me. So I know that they are here, I know that they're going to be here, I have no doubt with that. And they're going to be loud. But to be honest, this is not something that I'm thinking about because I'm so focused on the pitch and what we need to do.
Coach, when you talk about how you unbalanced Cincinnati and yet the final execution was off, I know they're different opponents, but do you kind of harken back to that Atlanta game where the execution was almost perfect for 40 minutes in the box? That's sort of what we're talking about.
Yes, but it was not in the box against Atlanta against Cincy.
Yeah.
It was because they were really high, and it was not during the play. And if we play again, it's easy to say. And also they do a kind of they are really aggressive, so that's why we have to be a bit better on that. But usually this is something that we connect really well. And an Atlanta game, yes, we had goals that we were clinical, and obviously this is something that we like to do, and I want my player to do it again. But this is more about they were off position, but it was difficult to accept that because sometimes if we play the ball, we can go to goal. But we didn't play the goal because maybe the pressure of the player Cincinnati was good, or maybe us we didn't play faster, I would say. So that's why it's a fine margin, between technique and mental aspect also.
In watching the game on Monday, it was absolutely tactically beautiful. It was a really enjoyable game to watch. Is there any sense within you and your coaching team that you kind of want to like drop a brick in the pond and blow up some part of the performance on Monday to change and surprise the opponent Sunday? Or is it really about a lot of little tweaks that have to happen?
No, listen, the way I see it is like NBA finals, when sometimes 7 games, 5 or 7 games that we have to play to decide the winner. This is a bit the reality with Cincinnati and us. So they know what we need, what we want to do. So now like I said, we had little twist during the game, and it could have been good if we executed better. But tactically, I agree, it was a good game, and I like also the fact that Cincy tried to not to play fast all the time. They try also to build up. So obviously we're gonna adjust certain things. There are certain things that I think that we could have done better, offensively and defensively. So the idea is to be really aggressive, and also is to correct, I would say, nuances in the game. But no, listen, we adjust certain things, and like I said, it could have been good if we would have been able to play this kind of ball at the good moments. And because we know, as you saw, Hugo had a few opportunities to get in behind, but the center back, he came back like, he has a cigar and he puts Hugo on the side. So again, this is really a thing that we need to adjust, because we know that they are so strong, they are powerful. So what we can do to unbalance them a little bit more, knowing that they are powerful, and we have the answer. But now we have to feel good to do it and execute it well.
Thank you. In this format, when you go straight to penalties after 90 minutes, does it change the way you coach at all late in the game? I mean, I guess, are PKs something that you think is just chaos that you want no part of? Or do you actually think certain teams might have an advantage in that sort of thing?
This is so difficult to answer. If I think about the last game that we had, so before the goal, so one moment I thought about the PK. I said, okay, maybe this game's going to go to PK. But I still wanted to attack. After that, maybe the last 2 or 3 minutes, or when the game is slowing down a bit, maybe you're going to think a little bit more about that, and maybe you can make changes and so on. But this is difficult to answer because every game is different, So we can be a 0-0, but we are in total control, and the logical thing is to go to PK. But I'm not a big believer on PK. So try to win the game before the PK, and after that, if we have to go to PK, so let's do it. Try to be as fresh as possible and try to do it. But as you know, this is so difficult.
Yeah, I was wondering if on the road you might think, let's try to get PK on the road. but
No, I'm not.
it's never good.
I'm not like that. Maybe coaches is gonna will think about this, but me, I can't. I like to coach the moment, and we'll see.
Yeah, and I'm sure PKs for a coach's blood pressure would be a miserable way to end the game, or are you okay with it?
The miserable word, it's a good word for me because I am when there is PK, I am miserable. It means that I am on my side, as you can see. This is not because I let the team down. No, I have nothing to do. So I try to give a good energy to my team when I talk to them, and after that, try believe. You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Um, how would you describe just generally the state of your team right now, Wilfried?
Good. Listen, like few people in the room said, right after the game, after the whistle, I like the energy of my team. You know, they didn't put their head down. Right away, they said, guys, heads up, let's cheer to the fans, let's see the fans, and let's prepare the second game, because they felt that we were in the game, and the energy is good. Yesterday, the practice was good. Today, I have no doubt that also this week is going to be good. So to be honest, they are ready to play this game that we know is important. So this is a do or die game. We know that. But again, my team is good to accept this kind of challenge. But the energy is good.
To shift gears a little bit, your name has been tied to a job in Scotland.
Mhm.
You've come in many reports as a candidate. Is there any comment that you can give right now on those reports?
No, I have nothing to say regarding that.
Have you been contacted or your agent?
We have a game to prepare. I have nothing to say regarding this situation. It happens a lot with a lot of humility, so I cannot comment on rumors.
Anything else from the group? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.